All right, students, Miss Slyman here, back with our polynomial. This time we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 roots. I also see that I point up on both ends, leading me to believe that I have a an even degree, and it's going to be positive because it looks like a quadratic. But I have 4 roots, which makes me think quartic. Looking at my roots, I have -3, 0, +1, +5. I also have a y-intercept of 0. So this tells me that my f of x, maybe I'll switch colors, that my f of x, I know that the a value is positive, but I don't know what it is. I know I have roots of x plus 3, x. I of course could say x minus 0, but that's just x minus 1, x minus 5 from this one. I also know f of 0 equals 0, which I see straight away is true because as soon as I put in the 0, I'm going to multiply by 0, so we better pick another point. I see clearly this point here. So this point is 1, 2, 3, -50. So this point doesn't help me. F of 3 is -50. That one's going to help me. So -50 equals a times 9 times 3 times 2 times -2. So let's work that out. That's going to be the same as 27 times 2 is 54 times -2 is -108. I think that is true. Let's go ahead and just make sure I'm not doing any math mistakes. If it's true, we're going to end up with, let's get out of our polysimult. So we had 9 times 3 times -4. Oh, good. All right. So that means our a value is 50 over 108, 25 over 54. All right. So positive 25 over 54, that lets me go back and fill in for this equation. So my equation, f of x, 25 over 54. It's an odd a value, but that's okay. X plus 3, x minus 1, x minus 5. Because it's such an odd value, let's graph it and see that that's true. I'm going to hide my screen for a minute. Y equals, let's go in and change this to 25 over 54. And then we've got x plus 3, x minus 1, and x minus 5. I want my window to look the same. I'm also going to clear out this line. So my window, I want to go from -5 to 5. I'm going to count by ones. I'm going to go from 1, 2, 3, -60 up to positive 50. And I'm going to count by tens. And I'm going to hope my graph looks the same. All right, so let's test and make sure that this includes our point of 3, -50. Let me give you back the window here. All right, so I'm going to go into the calc menu. I'm going to calculate a value. I want to know the y value when x is 3, and I get a y value, ooh, something is wrong, of -100 over 3. I wonder if this did not actually go through there, but it should have. 3, negative 50. Oh, look at that. 3 plus 3 is 6, not 9. All right, well, there's an error for us. 6, so this would be not 108. Let's change our value, and this is why it's good to check, right? So coming back, now I've got 6 times 3 times negative 4. It's actually negative 72. So I get 25 over 36 as my A value. Let's change that. And let's see if that helps us. Coming back to my calculator, making it 25 over 36. Let's graph it. Well, it looks like we're going a little bit low. Let's see if my value is on there. When x is 3, hopefully I'm going to get negative 50, and I do. All right, so that worked out for us. So there you go. Second graph. This one was a quartic. 1, 2, 3, 4, x to the fourth. Makes sense because it's even.